Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about July's Paletteful pack box. So unfortunately, when I received this package, my mailman decided to leave it on my porch in a way to where it got drenched in rain. So you can see the box dried up finally. It's all corroded. But let me move to the side. Right away, I noticed they have some blue shred. So pretty. That was something new in the box. Let me just move to the side a little. You guys know my desk is always jam-packed with stuff. So this box is sumi and lettering. Let's move the shred. So first off, we have this Cali Creative dual tip markers by Manuscripts. We have some sumi ink in black. We have a Kuretake Emoji pen. I think it's like a brush pen. I'll read more about that. I took it out the package already. And then we have this Yazutomo China brush. Forgive my pronunciation on some of these guys. And last, there's a pad in here. No, I'm making a mess. So last we have what looks like a mineral pad, and it's multimedia. Now this package, this pad right here is a new one that they sent me. The first one that they sent me was on the bottom of the box, and so it got soaked and it got kind of destroyed. It came all apart. So I immediately contacted Paletteful Packs and sent them an email saying that I just received my package, and that, you know, my mailman decided to leave it on the porch where it got drenched in the rain. And he, I believe the guy's name is Justin. He has, guys, Paletteful Packs has the greatest customer service that I have ever encountered. Like, they're so good about everything. So he immediately sent me a new pad, and I just received it in the mail today. So that's this. This paper, it just feels really different. Okay, so let me read up on everything so I can give you guys the full scoop on all these products. First, we have the dual tip 10 set markers. Dual tip markers feature a chisel tip on one end and fine line on the other. The markers are perfect for lettering and sketching. So let me show you guys what that looks like. I'm actually going to grab a paper from the first pad. As you can see, like, some of this paper is like stuck together still, and it's been a couple weeks, maybe a week or so. It's still a little bit wet. Alright, so I'll just swatch on this. Alright, so these are the markers. They come in some really pretty colors. There's a yellow, an orange. Let's see if it says the names. I don't think so. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this. I'm not having like the greatest luck. I just broke my device that I use to record, so like I have this whole new setup that's kind of, I don't know, but yeah. So one side is a chisel tip. Hopefully you can see that. The other side has a really fine tip. The design on these are really nice. The packaging, got these really pretty markings, and the lettering is awesome. It doesn't say the color name, but as you can tell that this is a yellow. So we have a yellow, an orange, a red, a pink or a magenta, purple, a light blue, a regular blue, a green, a brown, and a black. Alright, so let's go ahead and swatch some of these. So there's that chisel tip, and you can use the different ways to get different line widths with just the chisel tip. And here's the smaller. It's a really fine line. I wonder what size line it is. It doesn't say. But yeah, guys, these markers are really good for lettering. I'm not the best at lettering, but I know it's something like down for a thick line, up for a smaller, something like that. I don't know. I'm not the best at lettering. So those are those markers. Those are fun. We also have the Yasutomo Sumi ink, which is this ink here. And let's read what it says. Sumi ink, traditionally prepared in solid sticks, ground and mixed with water to form an ink. This convenient bottled ink eliminates the need for grinding. Sumi ink is formulated for painting and calligraphy. It is made out of pure vegetable soot with no additives or preservatives. The dense black ink is light fast and water resistant when dry. So that's awesome to know that it is light fast. And this is a 2-ounce bottle. Let's see what this is about. Oh, guys, I forgot to mention that it came with this little dish. Alright. So, we'll swatch. Should we swatch that now? Might as well. Let's see. Could you rinse that out for me, baby? Mm-hmm. And that too. Put some water. Fresh water. Mm-hmm. Let's go on to the next one while my daughter's assisting me here. Mm-hmm. Next we have the Yasutomo mineral paper multimedia pad, which is this pad here. So it says mineral paper is similar to traditional wood pulp-based paper, but is made with calcium carbonate from rocks rather than tree pulp, and is considered to be an environmentally friendly alternative. This water-resistant paper has a smooth finish, yet enough tooth and absorption for use with a variety of mediums, including paint, pencil, pastel, pen, and marker. And I can totally vouch for that about it being water-resistant paper, because I really, as I said in the beginning of the video, this thing was drenched. And I thought that, like, I wouldn't even be able to, like, separate these and they would all stick. And some of them are sticking, but they can still come apart without, you know, like, tearing and, like, see, look at that. So I can definitely vouch for that water resistant part. Thank you. Alright, what else? Next we have the Kali Sumi brush, which is this one here. Kali Sumi brushes are made with coarse, stiff horsehair, which gives a crisp touch. The brush has been made to suit the demands of various styles of brush calligraphy, and Sumi an ancient style painting renowned for its simplicity, grace, and beauty. So that's that. We have the Kuretake Bomoji Feud brush pen. And guys, I've actually seen a couple reviews on... I'm sorry, back to the paper, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm like jumping around. My mind is everywhere. This is my second time recording this video. This is the 20 sheet pad, and it's 9 by 12. Just wanted to let you guys know that. And it says that it has a bright white vellum surface. And it kind of does feel like that Yupo paper. That's the kind of feeling it gives me. If you're familiar with it, then you know what I mean. This is the Kuretake Bomoji Feud pen. So it has the Japanese symbols here. Has this little loop. Guys, I'm not too familiar with like Japanese and calligraphy and some of the things that they use. So I'm not sure why these have the little loops here. So if anyone is familiar with it, I'm gonna have to look that up, research that. Let me know. Okay, so it says this pen replicates the look and feel of traditional Japanese painting brushes, but with a modern twist. It features a plastic body, black rubber grip, black ink, and a hanging loop on the end. Alright, and then last it says that the Paletteful packs demonstration video, which is not included in this box, but it says interested in learning more about the supplies and seeing a demo of the supplies in the box. Check out the video for the July box on our website. And I'm going to definitely do that because I want to learn more about these products. But let's go ahead and swatch these. So the tip is a little flexible. It's not so flexible to where like it's really soft. It's still a little stiff. But you can get some really good line variety. Really awesome. I really wonder if you could refill these. But I saw this pen in a couple reviews and I always wanted one. So it's awesome that I got one in this pack. So let me pour some of the Sumi ink. In our little cup. I don't want to pour much. I've always wanted to get my hands on some of this ink from Daiso, but every time I send someone there, they never have it. Here's our, what kind of brush is this again? The Sumi brush. So I'm just going to go ahead and wet it to soften those bristles a little bit. I don't expect them to get too soft because it does say that they're supposed to be like stiff bristles. So this definitely holds a lot of water and a lot of ink. I'm just going to go ahead and keep on until there's like barely any. So you can get some really cool markings if you guys can see that. My hairs are kind of coming apart. Try to do some lettering. I love the effect you get when the bristles kind of separate. I love that effect. So as you can see, like, it holds a ton of ink. But some really awesome, you can get some really fine lines. So you can get some really thick, look at that. Really cool brush, guys. I actually own a couple of brushes like this from Daiso, I believe. These have some really cool effects. And this is the way that the ink dries. You see that's not as black. I don't know if you can tell from the A. But it has a very matte. Kind of turns to like a really dark gray. Alright guys, so that's everything in this box. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this box. I think it's a really cool box. I love the fact that they sent such a variety of different things. Like the markers is a really cool addition to this stuff here. And I love the size of this paper pad. And the quantity, 20 sheets, is really good. Especially for a 9x12. Usually they'll send like a smaller, you know, pad or paper surface. So that's really cool. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and switch to a time lapse. And we'll do some art together. And I'll come back with my final thoughts. Alright guys, so this is the finished piece from the time lapse. I could have did a better job with the lettering, but to play with, I thought I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed splattering and playing with the markers and seeing how they react and playing with the different line widths. I actually did quite a few pictures playing with these items, the items in the box. This one was turning out nice. I had plans to do beauty is in the eye of the beholder because I really wanted to showcase the lettering aspect of these markers. But then I started to like try to do some kind of branch and flowers, and it kind of didn't turn out too well. Here's what I was swatching on. This is, I think, one of the first ones. I was like playing with washes. Which one was it? I think I lined with this, the Kuretake brush, and when I went over with washes, it completely disappeared. I can't remember if it was this one or this one, but make sure that when you guys receive any products that you do like little tests on the side. Like I definitely should have did some more swatches and like see how they react with one another. And then I did this piece. But yeah, so my thoughts on this paper, it was really cool to try a different kind of paper that, for one, I didn't know about, and for two, a paper that I probably wouldn't think of even trying on my own. So it is very lightweight. You could probably tell how flimsy the paper can be. It's not so flimsy, but it's definitely, like, you see how quickly that bends over? It's really thin, but it can withstand, like, a lot. Like, I used really a lot of washes and stuff, and there was no buckling whatsoever. So, if you're looking for something different to try, like, I definitely would give this a try. I love that they included it in this box because, once again, it's a paper that I probably wouldn't have never thought of trying. All right, now let's talk about the Kuretake brush pen. I really like this pen. It was fun to play with the different widths and you know, try to see the different types of effects I can get. I wish that it was a little bit more flexible, but I mean, because I'm kind of comparing it to my the Pentel brush pen, but this is a totally different pen, so I should not do that. Like, it's more of a, it's not very flexible at all, but it still gives you the nice, you know, effect and line work of a brush pen. So I just wish that I could find a pen that's like in between. But I love that they included this because I really was curious about trying this pen, as I mentioned before in the video. These Kelly Creative dual tip markers, they were really cool. Like, I didn't get to play with them too much, but I love that they included a really nice size set. How many are in here again? I think it's like 10. I don't have my paper. I just have it thrown somewhere. And I wanted to kind of close this video out with giving you my thoughts, because a lot of times when I'm doing these videos, I give you guys my first impressions, and I really have been trying to work with the supplies more so I can give you guys a more better, just a better opinion on what I think of it playing with it, instead of just playing with it first glance and not really, you know, like trying them out. So I didn't get to play with these too much. You've seen that I did a couple of lettering, and I did see that they are water-based, so sometimes when I put water over it, it did kind of smear. So you want to kind of keep that in mind. But if you're really into brush lettering, I mean, and just into lettering in general, these were really cool because of the double tip. You know, it's got the chisel tip and then the finer one. But yeah, I gotta play with these a little bit more, but I think that this is a really good quality and a quantity. They gave you a nice amount of colors. This brush was really cool. I own a couple of these, so they're pretty much, to me, they're about all the same. There were some shedding in the hair of the brush, but I think that that's kind of comes with the way that these brushes are made, because a lot of the other ones that I have, they're the same. But these hold a lot of ink and water. So yeah, I really enjoyed this brush. And the ink was really cool too, guys. So overall, and you know what? I can't wait to, this is going to be really, I'm going to really play with this for Inktober. Guys, it's already August. Like, October is like right around the corner. This year is flying by. So yeah, this ink was really cool. I love the different washes that I can get. I love how black, like, let me grab this again. Like, there's some like really dark blacks in here. I don't know if you guys can kind of see, but this ink is really cool. I loved how you can get like really light. Like, this is the lightest wash that I can get here. And so from going from this to this is awesome. And then your little bonus cup. So guys, I'm really happy with this box. I think that it was really fun. I think that it was really different. And yeah, I think that I really got my money's worth. Guys, I can't stress this enough in my videos. Like, I'm not sponsored. I'm not paid to do these videos. Everything that I say in these videos are my own opinions. I pay for this box monthly. I've been getting boxes from them for over a year now, and their customer service is just really good. So I just highly recommend it. And for the price, $36 a month, you get all this stuff. And I've seen so many other art subscription boxes. They're like so expensive, and you don't get half of the things that they include within these boxes. So for the price, and guys, they actually have different boxes. You can get like a kids one for, don't quote me on the amount, I think it's like $20 something. So they do have different price brackets, and this is the premium box, so you get more with this one. And for $36, that's a steal to me. So yeah, guys, leave me a comment below on your thoughts on this month's box, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.